Over 30,000 sales and a 4-star rating. This is D Papa. He's been doing this for years, and you can see all of his software here that gets really good ratings. We can come down here. I'm going to show you the inside of the software and everything. I've got a couple bonuses for you as well. Let's go take a look at the sales page. There's only a couple other softwares that do what he can do over here. We'll try to go over some of the upgrades that you can get as well. This is the sales page. They've got proof that books created with the software get ordered, make sales, and so forth. They also have a cover creator inside the software as well. I really wanted to come down and show you, there's a research section as well. He shows you his portfolio of all the books. He used to do all this manually, but now he's created a tool. So I'm going to keep going and go over the software itself. So we can come down over here, and there is a front end basic license. It's $27. And then you have the commercial license is $37. And then they have a 30-day money back guarantee as well. But here is the creators, right? So we have DePapa. I just showed you 4-star rating, over 30,000 sales. So you know that his products are good. If you've purchased any of them, like Traffic Wave Generator, he made a Pinterest tool in the past as well. They still keep up with these softwares. I still make sales of his software from the software that he created years ago. I still make sales today. So it's evergreen. His softwares don't go away. He doesn't launch software on Warrior Plus and then 6 months later, the software doesn't work. He has a full-time software engineer, AI and machine learning specialist, automation architect, Alex Krulik. He's been working with him for years. And so you get a highly skilled software engineer behind the scenes creating the software. That's why I would bring this to this channel. I don't really put these on this channel from Warrior Plus or JVZoo unless they have a good software engineer behind the scenes and a good quality product creator as well. Okay, so with all that housekeeping out of the way, what you're going to be interested in is before we dive into testing out the software and what we can do, I'm going to go over some other stuff, some housekeeping. We have training. So Royalty Profits training, every single one of these you get access to. Look at how many training videos they've actually created. They hold your hand through the whole process on how to get traffic to your books, different strategies, how to make your ebook a paperback, how to research, how to publish, how a real case study, how he starts getting results within a few days, the API setup, all that stuff right over here. Okay. So you get all the training, which is great. Before we jump in, I'm just going to show you one of my accounts over here. So this is actually a Draft 2 Digital. And I went over here and I just went to estimated royalties for this year. You can see by book, right? I can hover over here, how to start your house flipping business step by step. I did the same exact strategies. I created books with ebooks with using AI, and I look at them. They're nothing special, and they're literally all done with AI. Pottery for beginners right there. So like right here, and you can see all the books right there. Selling on autopilot. We'll go to sales channel, and you can see on this account over here, Apple, I'm selling the most. I sold $134 now, and then Hoopla, and then Barnes & Noble. I actually am surprised something happened. Either my books got unpublished or something like that. But you can see we've made a few $100s this year just from work I did 5 years ago. This is not how I make money or make a living. This is just showing you that if you actually jump in and take this completely serious, this is a business model that you could earn a full-time living from, but you would need to take it serious, and it's not going to happen overnight. From someone that's using another ebook writer software, you can see over here that they just got started like a month or two ago, and you can see that they've made $552 just this month in October from just publishing a couple ebooks per day. Amazon, so I show you Draft 2 Digital as a second option. If you got your Amazon Kindle account banned already or something like that, then you could use Draft 2 Digital and you could still make it work. For those that still have an Amazon KDP account, a tip, don't overdo it. Even if they allow you to publish 3 books per day, that doesn't mean you should. I would focus on 1 book or just a few books per week. Make sure you edit them, make sure you read through them, make sure you take it serious, or you will get your account banned. So that's just, my kind of just quick advice I could give you is that you can start making hundreds of dollars pretty quickly, but you do need to take it serious. You do need to make sure that the books are quality and so forth. Okay. So this is the inside of Royalty Profits AI. I have not used it. So it's kind of a first look. We can create a campaign, but before we do that, I want to go in and do the research. So we can click here to watch how to do the research. Let's go with add research. I need to add my ChatGPT API key. So you're going to go over to settings, and you're going to need to add your ChatGPT OpenAI key right there. And then you can add your Google AI Studio API key for images. There's an upgrade. Okay, so the research module that I'm showing you right now is OTO2, so you will need to purchase that for $37. Then the ebook Genius is OTO3. The Done For You suite is OTO4. And one of these, I think that might be OTO4 right here for 97. I think that's the automation. I'm not gonna be showing you the automation, but they do have a way that you can put in code right here, and they show you how to do it very easy. Couple clicks, paste in your cookies right there, and then you can publish this. I at least recommend watching some of the training where he shows you in one of these modules in the trainings, he goes over the publishing part, like how to publish. And when he's showing you how to publish, he actually does it manually and shows you how long it takes. I was doing this 5 years ago and I was publishing a lot of books on Amazon, and I did build my account up to hundreds of dollars a month very quickly. You do have to copy and paste your keywords. It's a very manual process. It is time consuming. And once you really get into it, one of the headaches you'll run into the processing of publishing your books on Amazon. There's a lot of pages and information they need. With their upgrade, it will all automatically be filled out inside of Royalty Profits AI, and you'll push a button and all that information will move over to Amazon. Then you have to log in and do the final publish. And that's what also kind of got people in trouble as well, when it would automatically publish your books using software and automation. That was I don't know if that was allowed 5 years ago, maybe it was, but it's no longer allowed. You have to be inside of your account to push the final publish button. The system is set up to be in compliance with Amazon, but it will save you a lot of time because it will move all that information over without you having to copy and paste. So I'm going to go and add my key and everything, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I've got all that set up. It was very easy to do that. They have a link. You click on it and it takes you right to the page that you need in order to create your Google Studio API. That's what's going to create images and so forth. All right, so we're going to go to add research. We can do a campaign name. I'm just going to go with fitness today. And research type, it's a book title generation, popular books in a niche. Look at all these different best keywords and categories for a book, instant ebook blueprint, competitor analysis, trending topics research, popular books in a niche. Might want to go with that. So let's go with popular books in a niche. It filled this in with the niche. It did self-help and development, but look at all these main niches right here, how to instructional. Let's go with that. The last 6 months, last year, you can go with all these all-time bestsellers. Let's just go with the last 6 months. Why not? Platform, you have Goodreads, New York Times. Let's stick with Amazon. We have global market, United States market, success metrics, number of reviews. We can choose this right here, but I'm going to go ahead and just leave it on a number of reviews. And then max results 10. Let's go with 15 and then push save. This is the research section. This is a one-time offer, OTO1. If you don't get this upgrade, you won't be able to have the research, but I want to see what this can do for us. And then we're going to go and write our book for us. While it's doing that, you can see you have your media library. You can upload book covers and so forth. You have templates that you can use if you want a certain look and a certain font. You can use book templates there. All your settings right there, all your upgrades right there, and then all your trainings. You have your Pro Suite training, your research training, and your Genius training. So it's got everything you need under one roof. So now we can come over here and we have our research. It's finished. I'm going to go and click on it. All is good. Okay, click on the eyeball button. And then we'll come in here and now it's gone. Popular books in our niche, the complete guide to home wiring. Author name, Michael McCarthy. So I'm going to go ahead and click the I button there. And it's going to the complete guide to home wiring. This book serves as an all-in-one manual for homeowners. It's pulling in all that information, the key takeaways right there. And then you can actually create an ebook campaign. But before doing this, I want to see if it just created all these as ideas based on popular books, or are these books that are actually Amazon? I actually don't know the answer to that. So I'm going to copy this and I want to go and search in books for this and just see. So there's the ultimate guide to home wiring right here. It has 45 reviews. I think that what it's doing for us is that it's finding this niche right here. There's a home wiring book as well that has almost 1,000 reviews, 4-star rating. Michael J. McCarthy. I think that this is just because it is, let's just go and search completely for this. That's Black & Decker. Okay, this is not a book that exists. I just wanted to get that answered. So I think you can see by the author name and the quotation marks that this is coming from. This is coming from AI creating this research for us, right? So there's popular books in how-to instructional, mastering digital photography, gardening basics for beginners. So it's giving us these ideas that we can go now, and let's just say we want to do the wiring one, right? So you could either copy that information, or I would click on this and then create book campaign. It's already going to come up with an author name for us, a book summary, a key takeaway, and now we can create our book campaign from. Now it's going to take us into the book creation area where there's the settings. You can go in here. We're going to instant ebook. I'm not going to show you all of the methods because this video will get way too long, but you can do a short report and lead magnet for marketing purposes. You can do a URL. So you can take somebody's blog post or your own and plug it in here, and it will create an ebook based on that URL, that blog post. You can take a YouTube podcast or YouTube video and plug it in here, and then it will create a video based on that as well. You can also, this one is really cool. If you have PLR, private label rights, PDFs, or your own PDFs in your business, you can upload that document and it will create a full-fledged ebook. You can control the source type here, which is cool, but I'm going to go with the instant ebook. 80 to 100 pages, that seems pretty long. So I'm just going to stick with 20 to 40 pages just because I want it to create it fast. So here's the cool part about that research. It already pulled over the topic, the book title, the complete guide to home wiring. Now we could get book title and subtitle right here. I'm going to go ahead and copy this, but I want to push this button to see what it'll come up with for our subtitle and so forth. Then it's going to pull up this pop-up and say Master Home Wiring, the essential guide for DIY electricians. And it gives us the subheading right there. Home Wiring Made Easy, your complete handbook. Transform your space with expert tips. So you could select those options if you wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and copy this right here. So you could use, it gives those two options, but I want the complete guide to home wiring. And then I want to put this subtitle in right there. That's cool. And then we already have the context because we already had this from the book research module. And then we have the targeted audience, education, tone, conversational. You can choose all these different tones of how you want your book to be written. But I think that the most engaging type of book will probably be conversational. So I'm just going to leave it there. And then you have your author. So it didn't bring over that author, the author name. Let's see. I want to come over here and I can't save from there. I'm going to right click over here, open a new tab and open this up. This is what you would do. You just come in here. Boom. We have our research. I'm going to go and look at this and copy the name. So that's just some feedback. The author name should have came over, and then we can change this if we want later. And then about author page, enter about the author. This is optional. There is a button here about author source. So you can actually go and grab a real author page. You need an author page right here, and then it'll generate that for us. But based on the title, subtitle, and the book description right here, we can push get keywords. And it's going to find the keywords that we should use. And they're all in, home wiring guide, electrical projects. So this is all the information that you have to go and manually go and find keywords and do all kinds of stuff with. So pretty cool. So I'm going to go $2.97 because it's a short book. And then you can continue with all that. Then you can click the categories button. It's going to find the best categories on Amazon KDP that you should publish a book. It found our keywords. So obviously electrical under crafts, hobbies, and home, how to home. That's a perfect category that this should go in. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I was doing Amazon KDP, trying to find the right category was a complete nightmare. And now we just have it done at the click of a button. That part's done. So you have your do it yourself right there. And then you have your maintenance and repair. These are, it probably couldn't have nailed the correct categories any more perfect than that. So that is actually very impressive. And then affiliate marketing, you can actually add affiliate links. You can add a link to your book. You can put the keyword in right here. You can put an affiliate link of some home wiring that you find on Amazon, like a home wiring kit. And then you could go and put that in right there. And then people could click on that and go purchase the product or whatever. So it will automatically put that in. Let's just do this for fun. We will put, I'm just going to say purchasing home wiring. I'm just going to put my website in right there. We could add more affiliate links, and then we're going to push next. This is where we're going to come into the cover options, include images in the book. Let's just go ahead and do that so I can show you what it looks like. One illustration per chapter. We're going to do illustration, cartoon, photorealistic. I'm going to do illustration in this case, but you can do photorealistic. I'm just going to do 3 images for now. You can generate the cover by AI. You can upload a custom cover. We're going to stick with that. And you can put the book cover context. I'm just going to leave it. And I believe that the GPT-1 image 1 is the one that, and they looks like they've added Nano Banana as well. I'm going to go with GPT image 1. That's the one that the creator said that they like the best. So I'm going to stick with that and push next. You can control all the spacing, all the font, the whole thing. But I'm going to leave it the way it is for now and push create campaign. And now it's going to go. So when you get good at this and get fast at this part's going to be super fast and easy. You're going to probably be able to blow through this and do this in 5 minutes. I was just explaining everything, but now I'm going to pause the video and keep a timer and we'll come back in just a minute. Okay, so I stepped away to get some coffee and I'm pausing the timer. So 3 minutes and 48 seconds, but the book was done when I got back. So we'll just call it 3 minutes to create that 20 to 40 page book. You have editing options here. Let's click on the first option for editing. You can come in here and we can come in here and this is where you can edit the settings and rerun it or update the campaign if you needed to. We're going to go back over here to books. You can copy this. Oh, so what this does is it clones this. So if you're in a niche or you want to write some more books or you want to just change the topic, you can actually click the clone button right here. We're going to be able to take a look at what it actually created. And you have all these other options over here. A lot of colors going on right there. I don't mind that actually. Looks like there's an audio book and a video book that can be created as well. This is the Publish EPUB. This is the one that you're going to need that upgrade where you can click on this. It's going to say that your Amazon KDP cookies have not been set. There's a video that shows you and walks you through how to do that. Then you would be able to run this and it will take the entire book and run it over, automatically go and get the draft version ready for you. Then you can add a couple different things and push publish. So it'll save you a ton of time. If you're into time saving, that one is probably the top recommended upgrade that I would recommend. So here we go. We have 3 chapters: understanding electrical basics, planning your wiring projects, and executing basic wiring tasks. We can go and click in here. You push the plus button there. You can add a section. We can go in here and take a look at the image that was created and the book right here. Here's that purchasing home wiring kits to expand. And if we clicked on that, it will take us to LearnWire Pro, like we put in there. You can actually edit from inside of here, add images and everything within. And then to get your actual book, we would go into book preview. So the complete guide to home wiring, we've got this image right there. Honestly, I would probably want to do something different with that. It's not terrible, but the person's face is being blocked by the title. And so I would probably want to fix that, but it does look pretty good. The complete guide to home wiring is spelled correctly and everything. So it would pass. But like I said, I would probably want the person to not be blocked. Here's the table of contents right over here. Here's that illustration, just looking for any weird stuff, but not really. And you've got that person fixing to do some home wiring. Then you can come in here and take a look at the content. I'm just kind of trying to glance through. Now let's talk tools. Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned pro, having the right gear is essential. Start with a basic toolkit, a voltage tester, wires, strippers, and a set of screwdrivers. These are your bread and butter. For more specialized tasks, consider investing in multimeter and fish tape. These tools not only make the job easier. 9. So it added it 10 times from what I counted. I think that's too much. That's just too many affiliate links in the book. You can experiment with that if you want, but I probably would like for them to have an option to dumb that down to just 3 or 2 or maybe 5. 10 for a shorter book like this is too much, in my opinion. But it is broken up really well into different sections and headings, and it's broken up. There isn't too long of paragraphs. So overall, just a quick glance, this seems nicely put together, the way they have the books coming out. Tools of the trade, must-have tools, planning your wiring project here, and then, your planning behind and everything. So pretty cool. And then you come through and look, and there's another image right there. It does seem like it's put together pretty well. And then it does end kind of the book like this with a quick list of stuff you need, step-by-step installation process, and a nice conclusion right there. So looking pretty good. What I want to do is go to book downloads. You can get the PDF, the ebook, or download the cover. Let's take a look at so edit cover. They do have an editor in here, a quick editor in here as well. We could change the font, obviously. Okay, so down here we have the color, background, opacity, outline, shadow, object. You can bold it as well. I would like them to add in the ability to control the line spacing. I would like to see line spacing options. You could certainly go like this. I'm trying to see how we could maybe move that person down, but for now, what we could do is just go like that, and it does look better. Apply. So at least the person's head is not being blocked. The complete guide to home wiring. So there is a basic editor in here. When you're doing this fast, you're probably going to want to go with what it has. It's pretty good, or you can go and create book covers in Canva is what I would recommend, or in other AI softwares. You can regenerate the cover as well with a click of a button. I'm going to just download the PDF. I want to see how many words it wrote. I didn't see the ability to, but here's the PDF. Looks really good. Inside the PDF, well formatted, really good. And it is about 20 pages, 25, it's 25 pages. And I just pasted that into a word counter, and you've got a 7,000 word book. This is perfect for this kind of book. No one's going to read a 30,000 or a 50,000 word book when it comes to home wiring. This is already kind of between 5 and 10,000 words is what you want to keep it at. So this is actually a perfect length. So I'm glad that I did that, was able to do that as the example. Last thing, I don't know if audiobook is part of, it's probably one of the upgrades. Look at what this would sound like.
Good afternoon, team. Here are the key takeaways from today's budget planning meeting.
Good afternoon, team. Here are the key takeaways from today's budget plan.
You would generate the first chapter, download the file, and so forth. So they do have that in here. Again, I'm not sure what version that is, or if that's probably an upgrade. Generate first chapter, generate video book. I'm just going to click this, and it's going to generate a video book for the first chapter for us. We'll be right back. And while it's generating that, I'm going to go over my bonuses, because I've got 2 bonuses for you. If you picked up Chris Derenberger's ebook, Writer AI, I have a really good bonus training, like 20-minute bonus training there, and you're going to get access to that. Do people look at my bonuses? Absolutely. You can see right over here, 229 people watched my bonus video from ebook Writer AI. This one goes in depth on how to do niche research using Google Gemini, because it's very powerful when it comes to research. And then also I show you more back end of, Draft 2 Digital and my strategy behind making money with ebooks, writing that's not on Amazon KDP. And that is a really good solution for people that can't publish on Amazon KDP. I go over a great way to research a bunch of books and get all the descriptions ready to go. So it's all done for you on a content calendar that you can go. And so you know exactly what book to create that day. So it's a really good training. I put together another bonus training just before recording this video. So on October 24th, 2025, I recorded this training right here that I'm titling Bonus Royalty Prince AI. This is another great training on how you can think about this a little bit differently than everybody else, how to really nail down niche and topic research, and how to track the data of what's going on with selling books on what is actually working for you, so that you can continue to rinse and repeat from the best sources of how you would actually go out and create titles. So it's a really good bonus training as well. You get access to both of those bonus videos right after you make the Royalty Prince AI purchase today. Below, you'll get access to this document, which has both videos on them, and you will be able to access that inside of your Warrior Plus dashboard. You just come up over here and go to purchase history. I'm trying to find a product that I purchased that had an affiliate bonus. If you click on it, you're going to look at your product, and there's going to be a button that says Access Affiliate Bonus. If you click on this button, that's where it is. A lot of people have issues with this sometimes. You'll need to clear cookies and make sure that when you go to purchase the product, you're on the sales page here and you choose license. Let's say you come over here and you want to add to cart. right? You come over to this page. It looks like they have a one-time offer right there as well, like an order bump. You're going to be on this page, and what you're going to want to do is hover over this little tiny icon. This referral link right here says 57. This should actually say my name. Right now, Warrior Plus is referring this, so they would get a commission. But right here, this should say David Mills. It should say David Mills when you hover over this. And if it doesn't, then you're not cookied to me. You didn't buy it under me. So the only way to fix this is you have to actually clear your cookies. Go into your three dots, delete browsing history, and clear cookies. Then go back, click on my affiliate link, purchase the software, hover over this, and you'll see my name. That's when you can go and purchase it and get access to my bonuses. Unfortunately, some people purchase, they think that they were cookied to me, but they actually weren't, and that's why they don't see the affiliate bonus. They don't see this in their account. Let's go back over the software real quick. We have our video book created. Where is it? There's media library, so there's all those images that you always have access to. I'm not seeing... Let's go to book. I'm not seeing how to get to the video book that we created. That's the book preview, book downloads, PDF. You would think that it would end up right there maybe. Video will be saved as a CP4 file. So it must have already gone to my computer. So it's on my computer on my second screen.
Welcome to the Complete Guide to Home Wiring by Michael J. McCarthy. This book covers the Complete Guide to Home Wiring. Chapter 1, Understanding Electrical Basics. Understanding the basics of electricity is much like learning a new language. You start with the ABCs, voltage, current, and resistance. Imagine voltage as the pressure pushing electricity through wires.
So it's just the one image for that chapter.
Toolkit.
If you really want to create chapter books, you could take this, put it into an editor and make it into a better video. But if you're really focused on making these into YouTube videos, you're going to want to add a lot of images in your book. Per chapter, you're going to want to add like 5 images per chapter. And that way, this is more engaging. I don't think that's it's not an exceptional feature. I think that getting the audio book recorded, get the audio, then bring that in, and then maybe do the video book. It's a good start, but then you're going to want to bring it into some video editing and add story blocks, add more footage to make it a better video. That's what I would do. But overall, they really do have a ton of features. If you guys have made it this far, type in Royalty Profits AI in the comments below. I know you watched the whole thing. I appreciate you so much. Now, there's been a few of these softwares that are similar come out on the market over the last 6 months. Chris Derenberger's came out, and that one is great. If you already have that one, just don't need this one. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I am not trying to maximize affiliate commissions. Yes, I'm an affiliate. It'd be great if you purchase the software. But I don't think this is better than what Chris created. I do think it's really good, but you still have to use OpenAI, put your API key in here and all that. There are a lot of similarities. I think it just comes down to what user interface you want to use. I want to go into research. I want to do one more research. I want to, let's just do test. Let's go into trending topics. I'm going to go with fitness, and we're going to go the last 3 months, all sources. And so this is going to have all these other sources right here, news and media and social media and all that. And then we can go general adult readers, health and wellness enthusiasts right there. And I'm going to push save. It's going to go in research. I do like the research module. I might like that just a touch better in Royalty Profits AI. And then also, I think it's game changing that they have the auto publish feature where you can have everything done in Royalty Profits AI and then push a button and it automatically will bring everything over. I can't demonstrate, and plus I don't have an Amazon KDP account because it got banned. So here's the trending topics. Let's just go take a look at it real quick. So now we can come over here, and this is super cool. I can tell you this is actually popular because I did research this on Perplexity, and this did come up as well. Mindfulness and fitness, hybrid workout models, home gym innovations, wearable fitness technology. These are all popular in the fitness space. You can run an instant ebook blueprint research right there as well. There's a lot of automation built in it as well. So I know that the next question is going to be, how do these compare? How does Chris Derenberger's ebook writer AI compare to Royalty Profits AI? I think there's a lot of similarities. If you already have Chris's ebook software, you might not want to get this one. But I do think that if you like the research module in this one better, I would recommend getting the research because it's just done for you. Everything's done in here. The speeds are very close. This created a book in 3 minutes, and Chris's software does the same. So they're both very fast with speed and everything. I'd have to do the same book in both softwares and try to figure out which one has higher quality writing. So maybe I can do something similar to that. Type in, what is Chris's tool? It's ebook writer AI. So if you want me to do a comparison, ebook writer AI versus royalty profits AI, then type that in below as well. Just type that versus, then I will try to get that video out. I think I'm going to do something like that, and it'll probably come out tomorrow. But I think that there's enough similarities between the tool, and they're both quality, that you don't need both. One of the separators that I don't think Chris's tool has built into it is an auto publish feature. And so Depapa did take this to the next level to add more. And by being able to go to books and go into this button right here, this magic button, means you don't have to download the book and upload it. You literally publish your EPUB and it goes directly to your Amazon KDP account. And then within 3 minutes or less, you'll be able to just push a button and it'll publish. That is game changing right there. You need to pick up the $37 offer, and then the research module, which is OTO1. And then I don't know which one but I know this is the upgrade. It might be the $97 upgrade, but it's automation. You're talking about automation, saving you a ton of time. That is a really cool kit that you can put together and start going out and publishing books and making money from them. I will try to get a comparison video out. Both softwares are amazing. I don't think you need both. If you missed Chris's tool or you haven't gotten into this yet, Royalty Profits does have a couple things that it kind of shines on, but I'm going to do a comparison video next. I might try to publish that today or it'll come out tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me. Remember, you've got the bonuses that I came up with. If you pick this up, you will get both bonus trainings. This isn't just me making up videos about publishing ebooks because I've actually done it. I still make money on a monthly basis from what I did 5 years ago. Imagine if you actually took this serious and you actually came in here and just started this like 1 hour a day, and this was your side job and you didn't stop. Do you think you could start getting results like this guy? $500 in 1 month. And he just got started this month or last month. That is the potential of what can happen with this business. This is a software that can make you money. And that's what's so exciting about these types of softwares right here. Remember, quality now over quantity is the name of the game. It's not like it was 5-10 years ago where you can publish as many times as you want on Amazon and abuse it. They don't let you do that anymore. So you want to make sure that you're doing a great job. I think that these softwares are pumping out really good books that I don't think that you could really pay someone to ghostwrite your book any better than this. That's where AI is at today. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video.